Welcome to another Galactic Figures video. My name is Chris B, and I'm here to take a look at the Bring Home the Bounty reveals from this morning. And it was a good showing, especially for the vintage collection, because they revealed quite a few sets. And they showed us the Imperial Stormtrooper with the heavy E-Web cannon. They also showed us the Incinerator Stormtrooper, which is going to include Grogu. They showed us Ahsoka Tano based on The Mandalorian, also comes with Grogu. And then the one set which we already knew about was the Mandalorian with Grogu based on Mando Christ, where Grogu and the Mandalorian have this icy look or this snow deco on the armor. The first thing that stood out to me was that Hasbro actually changed up the packaging from the big blister that we see here on the Mandalorian Mando Christ version to the cardboard version for the Imperial Stormtrooper and all the other deluxe sets that they revealed this morning. Now, this is in line, of course, with what they did in 2012 for the Kmart exclusive 2-packs for the Imperial Scanning Crew and the AT-ST driver sets. So this looks really good, I think, and it feels as if it's part of the entire vintage collection line. It's not like the Stormtrooper multi-packs that they are having at Hasbro Pulse, for example, where it's just a white mailer box. This actually looks like it belongs into the vintage collection. So as you can see here, the Stormtrooper is going to come with the heavy E-Web cannon. It looks like the cable from the battery can be detached. You also get a blast effect on the front, which you can probably take off. And here you can see the diorama or the box art that's on the front of the packaging. And as you can see, it looks really nice. And you just cannot have enough Stormtroopers in your collections, right? So the next one here is the Incinerator Stormtrooper. As you can see here, it comes with a few flame attachments or flame accessories that you can place into your diorama randomly. And as I mentioned earlier, Grogu is of course also included. And the cool thing here is that you can replicate the scene from the end of the first season of The Mandalorian, where Grogu used the Force to deflect the flames when the Incinerator Trooper came into the cantina. And I think this looks overall really, really nice. Now, even though there's quite a bit of reuse here with the first two sets that we just looked at with the Stormtrooper and the Incinerator Stormtrooper, but the cool thing is they have world building written all over them. And especially with the Navarro Cantina playset coming out in spring of 2022, and having these two sets come out at about the same time, that gives you the opportunity to really build out that world and make your diorama or your display on your shelf pop. And I think the timing to release these sets is fantastic. Now, the third set which they showed is Ahsoka Tano and Grogu, and this set is of course also from the second season of The Mandalorian. And Ahsoka here looks like it's going to be a reissue of the single-carded figure, except for it does come with the soft goods poncho. It comes with Grogu and with the Convor, which was also featured in the second season of The Mandalorian. And the art on the box looks nice. It kind of reminds you of the episode where Grogu and Ahsoka met for the first time. And I think it looks very nice. And then the last set for the vintage collection was the Mandalorian with Grogu and based on Mando Christ. Now, this is a set which was revealed previously, so this was really not a surprise at all. But again, you can see here the packaging difference, right? This is the first one in the Deluxe series where they decided to go with a bigger card and a bigger blister on the front so you can see the contents in the packaging. But they decided to remove the plastic altogether and go with the cardboard packaging. Now, when you look at all these sets, the one thing you realize is that they all come with a Grogu figure except for one of them. And the question is, which Grogu figures are identical or what is different about them? And this one is a tricky one. When you look at image A, that's the one that comes with Ahsoka. I believe that this is a straight re-release of the single card. It's a vintage collection Grogu figure. The second one features the snow deco on the outfit. And the third one has a different head sculpt where the eyes are closed and he's in this meditating state reaching out with the arms. terms. So once those figures are out, I can provide you guys with proper comparison images, but currently it's a little tricky to find out exactly what is different on these figures. So to circle back to the beginning, here are the 4 Vintage Collection Deluxe figure sets which were revealed, and I think they look great overall. But besides those Vintage Collection figures, Hasbro also showed 2 Black Series 6-inch figures. One was Fennec Shand and the other one was Boba Fett Throne Room. Fennec Shand wasn't a surprise really, because people have already been finding her on store shelves within the United States at Target stores, so we've already seen this figure before, but this was our first look at Boba Fett in his throne room outfit, and I think this is a really nice looking figure. Now Hasbro considers this to be a deluxe figure, so it's going to cost $31.49. That is the MSRP on the figure. Is it really a deluxe figure? I guess that's up for debate, because just like Cobb Vanth, it's kind of difficult to see where the markup comes in play here, right? But it's a great looking figure nonetheless. So here's a shot of all the reveals from this morning, and that was basically it for Bring Home the Bounty Tuesdays for week 9. So thank you guys for watching the video. You can also find me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and all other podcast feeds that are out there and popular. Look for GFT, Galactic Figure Talk, if you want to hear me talk more about Star Wars action figures. For everything else Star Wars action figures related, check the links in the description. Go to galacticfigures.com, where you can browse over 4,000 different Star Wars action figures, where you get figure info, commentary, photo galleries, and more. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.